Alright, welcome back to the channel where we are building a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. Yesterday we got this lute bass notes going. And I can't, you know, it's too fast. We need a bigger timing here for the bass notes. I don't think this timer set to 1 is long enough, so maybe 1.5. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we're stable enough and the poo internet doesn't kick us off again like it did yesterday. We can pray. You know, like I think what I'm gonna do is like pull out my synthesizer one day and pull out all our available notes and see what a good kind of bass note might look like, and then just play around with some melodies and see if I think the current structure is good enough to move on for development of all the songs, because we need 5 different songs. And you know, we might want to do a different scale. I think Prosto was saying maybe a pentatonic scale, which maybe we can experiment with that, but also, you know, if we want to finish the game in a year and a half, we've got to really start moving. So I think today might be a pixel art day where we try to get some of the different biomes stuff. So maybe we'll do some Arctic mountain sprites and see how that works with our particle system, and then just call it a day, because I don't know, man. I've just been fried lately. I think I need a good long weekend of sleeping in. So yeah, maybe we can make, I think we should make some snow. We should make some ice. We should make some maybe like ice walls, or like, yeah, like tall like ice shard pillars or stuff like that, and then that might be cool for today. So let's dig into it. I don't think we have like a set color palette for blues or anything, so maybe we'll take the watercolor and then just kind of go from there. So let's say that we want, let's do snow first. Like, what does snow look like? Probably looks very simple. Right? Like, and then maybe like a gray. I do think I would like to be able to possibly figure out how to do like footsteps, right? So like when you walk over the snow, it'll leave your little footsteps in there and they disappear over time. I think that would be really cool, because I love seeing that in games. So we might try to figure that out at some point. It is totally non-necessary, but it's one of those things that I just like seeing in games, because it's just one of those extra little polishes that you're like, oh, look what they did here. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, that snow looks pretty awful. It's just a white blob. But let's see what ice might look like if we make like a little ice thing. Trying to figure out where the glare might be on like a piece of ice to make it kind of readable that it's ice. I think it'd be more of a gray than this blue that we've got going on. I don't know, maybe something like that. But we should do like how we've got this piece, these pieces that are kind of like leading into the grass. We should have something similar but leading into the ice so that we can do little, you know, not perfectly square portions. So like maybe what we do is pull in this color for the outline, and then we can do little pieces like, well, I'm trying to think of how that would work. Yeah, okay, we would need something like this too. So let's make this stuff our kind of snow. You know, instead of green here, it would be maybe just different shades of gray. So like, if we could get 50 total, that would be nice. And I'm trying to get tacos for dinner, so I'm excited for that. There's this place called Taco 10. They got some pretty bomb tacos by my place. Like, we really love it because the chips and queso they have there are like really good. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm thinking I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. This looks too not like snow, right? It doesn't look like snow. It looks like weird stone or something. So I feel like maybe the simpler the better on the snow. Maybe we just give it a couple of different speckles. And then maybe that's our snow. And then this is the part here that we need kind of like, this is the edge that we need to blend into the edge for corners and stuff. So like, let's just take our same grays and kind of blend it out here. So yeah, the hard thing that's going on right now with the lute music is that I don't have a way like earlier in the stream I literally just put like 1.5 seconds instead, and then it threw off for the bass notes. I put 1.5 seconds and it threw off the timing for all the notes that we're hitting. So like we want to come up with a way to scale scale the speed without changing everything and how they hit each other. So like that's gonna be a little tough. Okay, so we've got little snow stuff here. That's cool. I guess let's try to draw it and see how it looks. Oh, I just deleted all our unsaved changes here. I thought since it was exported, I thought we had saved it, but I guess we did not. So it's okay. Wasn't a big deal. And I'm thinking that we'll do once we have most of our sprites, you know, like once we have like the underground sprites and the lava sprites and the ice sprites and stuff, I think once we have all that stuff, I'll probably reorganize the sprite sheet so that it makes a little bit more sense, and then I'll re-export it, and then we'll go from there. Because right now we've got like some stuff in this bottom right corner because we used to be doing things differently, and then I don't know. So I think we'll maybe make that make more sense once we've got more of the sprites on there, and then we'll redo drawing everything. So it's like this is all template placeholder that we're gonna scrap, but we're using it to kind of like proof of concept, see how things look. So that's cool. And then the doing this, we just drew this on the ground level, and our above ground collidables went right on top of it. So that's a good call. We went to go to do that. So I'm wanting to see like what like a little like ice square looks like, right? And then oops, we can see I think, how did we do this? Oh yeah, like this. You know, kind of built in corners like this. Just so it doesn't look so square, right? Because like when they're all 16 by 16s, it looks so square. But now we can kind of build out a little bit more depth. Yeah, that's looking awesome. And then the I guess the tile or the ice would be walk-onable. But I would like if it, you know, screws your DX a bit, or like, you know, makes you slip and slide a bit. That could be cool. It does look like the points here can go inwards like one. But it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like. We'll just see. And then I think we want, I don't know, I kind of want the bass notes to be playing softer than the melody notes. So maybe we'll do something like with that. But for now, I want to not update either the notes or the bass notes if we're not in the lute state. So maybe we'll go take that out. This is a sprite that I've got to minimize here. Yo, 4 hundo. Heck yeah, dude. Let's celebrate, dude. It's a crazy day. Yeah, man, if you buying. Oh, man. Yeah, it's one of those kind of days. Okay, so let's just go in our play state, and whenever we do our note updates, which are in our song, I guess, we just here like this. We only want to update our bass notes if luteState is true. So that at the very least, but then also we want to only do the song stuff if we're in the lute state as well. Okay, let's see if that changes it. We shouldn't see the notes scrolling onto screen because we're not in the lute state. So then, if we turn on our lute state... Yeah, dude, I mean, how much... What are you at? There we go. Oh... They're still rendering, they're just not updating, so we'll have to go into the render. Damn, dude. Well, you can buy a Captain America or a Spider-Man, or maybe a Tutti Frutti, the raspberry flavor. You can buy a hot dog toaster that only toasts hot dogs. Oh, that would be interesting if we did some puzzle that you have to, like, let the notes scroll on and then they become interactable in the level, kind of like this, where it's like now the notes are kind of part of the world. That might be interesting. That it's like, that's stuff like that is just like too kind of abstract, I think, for you love them hot wieners. Gotta cook them first. You don't like those raw. Don't like it raw. I mean, you'll eat it, but it's not like your favorite, you know. It's cool, man. Like, our game's starting to look like a game, you know. I'm excited for it. I do like the idea of potentially having like the notes solve part of the puzzle or something. Like, maybe there's a well, because I'm thinking if there's like a pattern on the floor and it maps to the first like 3 notes that come on screen, like maybe that is the sort of secret that that's the screen you have to play the song on. And if you leave it on, it'll scroll by, and then at some point it'll line up with the ones on the map, and that kind of tells you. I mean, that's a little bit too on the nose, I feel like. We'll have to come up with what our riddles might look like for that. But let's go, and for now we'll make sure we don't render our notes if we're not in the lute state. So we'll only do these. Dude, you know, if you send it to me right now, I'll give it the chat GPT and then I'll send you what chat GPT says. It is about ChatGPT. Perfect. That's what I call a primary reference. Yeah, I miss our stuff down here. We made it look prettier and then we deleted it just now. But that's okay. Okay, so we're not rendering the notes anymore. They don't reset, you know, they're still there, they just don't update, so that's fine. They're just, you know, they're waiting for you to hit L on there. I do think it'd be cool to be slippy and slidey on ice. Either that. Oh, you know what would be fun? Like in Pokemon, if you're in a gym with like ice like this, like once you walk one direction and you're on the ice, it'll lock you in and you'll slide over. And so like you can only get to certain places based on wherever you know, whatever your initial direction was. So maybe we could do that. Does ChatGPT's use of New York Times articles violate their fair use guidelines? Okay. Yeah, dude, that's a tough one. I really don't know because I think at some point even the people who built ChatGPT don't know where it's getting their sources, or you know, like there's no way to prove where it pulled it from. And like that's like with GitHub Copilot and everything, like generating all that code, they're probably using people's real code on GitHub. So it's like you aren't crediting these people's work that you're stealing and then giving out to people for use in potentially commercial projects and stuff. So it's like, yeah. Dude, ChatGPT has helped me come up with a bunch of stuff. Like I figured out my Twitch bot with ChatGPT's help for all this stuff. So it's like we've got you know, to do the Twitch TMI API chat or whatever it's called. So I am wanting to do, I want to do like a little mini game where people can come in and redeem their like daily EXP for a quest or something, and then they can like level up. But I don't know what any of that would mean, because there's no battling or inventory or anything. So like I don't know what to do with that. Oh, you know what I do want to do is put on our snow particle system. Oh, and you know what? It's hard to see. You can't see white on white. So if it's snowing on snow, you can't really see it. So maybe we'll do something like that. So look, we'll turn on our snow system. We've got it initialized and updating, so we should have a snow system working. So let's see what our snow system looks like on a whole page of snow. Oh no, you could see it. I feel like, no, I don't know. It's still cute. It would just mean that we would have to hopefully have more than just snow, you know, like, yeah, either the snow, well, I don't know. I mean, snow kind of should be white, right? And then we could darken up the fallen snow just a bit to give it some contrast. Yellow snow would be good for fun. For you know, secret snow cones. Yeah, it's weird because once the pixel collides with a gray pixel, it looks like it's kind of flashing. Like up here, it's kind of flashing. But I don't know. If there is enough stuff, like there's gonna be like pillars of ice or something, then the snow will look better. Because most snow scenes aren't gonna be this much white snow, and for here, for example, it looks fine here when it's coming over the blue. So I don't know. This is looking cool. I do like it. We don't really get snow up in New Mexico here. I mean, kind of, every once in a while. Okay, well, I like it. I like it. It does look a little flickery for all the other snow parts. Maybe we do shift the snow just like a tad bit darker, so it's not the same color. Yeah, we'll make it yellow. I'm thinking we make this just a tad darker. Not pure white, but almost pure white. Ooh, that's like too dark. Let's try that. The cool thing is, since it's at the same location, all we have to do is export that and run our game, and it should be updated. Oh, yeah, we changed it there. Okay, no, it still looks weird. Yeah, I think it's just the gray that is looking weird. So if we undo this, I think it's just these gray dots that are too gray. I think if we have dots that aren't as gray, it would look better. Man, I know there's got to be like a better way than this to update this. I think that'll help. Yeah, I like it. The ice should change how you're walking and stuff, but we don't have any collision detection for it yet, or and you know what? I'm noticing this issue that I can't track down. See, and then oh my gosh, that bugs me. So right there, it's correct. Where if you look at our bottom shadow feet, our feet don't move on the y-axis. They just stay. Our feet shadow stay at the very bottom, but sometimes our feet come up and our head doesn't move. And it's hard for me to ever like consistently get that working again, because our head should bob and our feet should not, but every once in a while our feet bobs. I'm just trying to, there's every once in a while, Katron, like we'll have our our head is supposed to be the one bobbing, right? So this is correct. Like our feet stay at the same Y height, and our head bobs. But every once in a while, our head stays at the same position and our feet bob up and down, which shouldn't be the case. It should be like this, where he kind of ducks and walks. But I'm not sure how to fix that, because I can't even recreate it reliably. So yeah, like it hasn't messed up since I pointed it out. This is coming together though. This is really cool. So like, I think some of the next big things is we need NPCs we can talk to. So that means like a dialogue system, as well as some sort of detection for when we hit an interact button near another NPC. So we've got that. And then we've got, we'll have to figure out in the dialogue system how to make sure that we cycle through only appropriate dialogue options. So that's going to be a tough one. I've never done anything like that, so that's going to be tough. But if we can get dialogue systems with NPCs plus maybe one other spell system, because then if we have one other spell, then we can add an inventory system for you to swap which orb you're using to pull your vibrancy from and everything. So like, if we have that, if we have NPCs you can talk to, you have an inventory system, and I think at that point maybe we would have enough to, and I don't know how this works, in order to get it on Steam. I know you have to pay like $100, but the game has to be some sort of done, and it has to pass through their sort of, I don't know what it's called, whatever their approval process is to get it listed on Steam. So if we had like a title screen, a way to save, and then a couple of things, like maybe just the first biome, right? So like maybe we lock out most of the biomes and we build out maybe like a 4x4 grid looking nice with all the animated arts and stuff. If we can get that first area locked in, maybe we can submit to Steam so that we can get it listed on Steam. That would be cool. Because we need to start. Yeah, we need to start. I really need to start cracking down on actually getting better features in here. Well, I mean, we do pretty good. We actually get quite a bit of stuff done. But yeah, NPCs are a big one. And then right now we don't have any way to trigger. I mean, it would be pretty easy to trigger a scene change. Like if you walk in a building like this, if we collide with a specific, top level tile, then maybe we trigger a transition where it fades to black, and then it loads you in at whatever predetermined, so like this scene, if you're in scene 2 and you trigger a scene transition, it'll load you up at the next, whatever we call it, like dungeon, because like this is called the map, but maybe we have overworld map and maybe we have dungeon map, and dungeon map will have all the dungeons as well as maybe all the interiors for when you walk in like a log cabin like this. Wow, it is starting to feel like it's coming together though. Like it'll be cool once we get some songs going. Yeah, and then we've got a particle system rendering. I think in our snow system we have where if 2 is pressed, 2 or 3, where is it? I don't know where it is, but we're rendering the screen black if 3 is pressed, so maybe we can turn that off. Yeah, right here. I will change it to 5. I'll go to my other systems too and change it to 5 because now 1 through 4 is dedicated for our frets. So maybe we'll go to our other systems, our other particle systems, and just change that. And then sand, rain, snow, and what else? You know, I don't... Oh, lava. I know I was thinking about doing like a wind one, but maybe we just do that with sound. I think that makes more sense. Okay. The music definitely isn't there yet, but we've got the parts, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I'm winding down. I think it's nice we've got this little snow area now. I do want to do a couple more things. Like we want like ice pillars, ice stairs, ice walls. So like our chocolatey wall, we'll make an ice equivalent one. Thanks, man. Yeah, I feel really tired actually, like super tired. And then once we have an ice biome kind of built out and a lava biome kind of built out and a sand biome will probably take most of what we already have, so that will be easy. Lava biome, ice, and then forest. You know, we'll make some more jungly sprites. Oh my gosh, look at how cute Jimmy is. She looks like a little alligator. Dude, I'm eating. Dude, I'm gonna order like 6 tacos and eat them all. I love this place. They've got fried chicken taco. They got brisket taco. They got al pastor, obviously. They got good tacos. Oh, avocado taco, fish taco. Dude, they're bomb. They're bomb. Okay. Let's actually add in some notes here for what we're going to be working on next coming up. Now and I've been saying this forever, but I need to film a game trailer or a channel trailer. So maybe this weekend I'll finally make the time for it because that is on the list. And now that we have a music component to share, it could be kind of cool. I don't know what you're saying with our tacos with poop compared. Compared? Wow, Jimmy is so cute right now. Jimmy's wild. Wow, we really just stopped looking at our notes here. Oh, we do need to do this. That is something we need to do. Yeah, man, I need a nap too. I'm out of it. And then, so Katron, I'm still working on I'm finishing up my deployment of my movie application I built for the web. Once that's ready and deployed, I'll be sure to send it to you so you can make an account and rate movies and stuff. And then also, I've got my comic strip coming out on the web. So I did this series where I drew a picture every day for a year, and I posted it on Instagram, and then Instagram deleted my account, so they have been nowhere to be seen for the last 2 years. But now that I took this web development class, I've made a little app to self-host it myself. So I basically like recreated like an Instagram, but only for my art, and I got it hosted to my website, but I've only got like 100 of the 400 panels on there. So once I get that fully uploaded and done, I'll be sure to send you that link too, so you can check it out. Because there's probably some jokes in there that you might like. They're almost, yeah. It was every day for a year I drew, and it started out. So I didn't do 365 comics in a row, but I did probably like 323 comics in a row, because I started drawing a dog every day. The advice I heard online was draw the same thing every day, so I drew my dog, and then after like 2 or 3 weeks of that, I just got bored of it, so then I started drawing my own comics. So it's cool because after a couple months you start to see me like find my style, my groove, and then now I kind of like have a comic strip that kind of feels its own kind of way. Dude, that's why I stream like this. Like I turned my daily drawing discipline into daily programming discipline. So the only way I can stay consistent is to literally say I don't get a day off, because if I get a day off, it turns into 4 days off, that turns into 2 weeks off, that turns into a couple months off. So I literally just have to do it. I tell myself only 5 minutes a day, and if I get 5 minutes, I'm good. And then I almost always go longer than 5 minutes. Like today, like I wasn't feeling it today at all. Like I didn't want to look at the lute code today, so we did a little bit of pixel art. We got something done, right? Now we got, some snow stuff, even though I wasn't really feeling it, and we got to see Jimmy all cute like a little crocodile. Then we'll have to think of new enemies and stuff we want to add. So like I want to do like a crow, and then pressure a submarine, 600 meters below the surface. What force the water applies to the hull? How is that force measured? Oh, it's measured with a force measurer, midichlorian counter. That's all you need. Just buy one of those at Radio Shack and you're good to go. Just install it, and then you're good. Dude, that's 600 below the surface. Got no idea, man. Like, does the type of water make a difference there? I don't even know. Dude, that sounds brutal. Ask ChatGPT everything, and make sure to tell it. Make sure to tell ChatGPT when you give it to me, make it sound like it's not coming from ChatGPT, so I can't get called out by my professor. Okay, thanks. Wow, how did we make that many changes? It is totally ethical. Just tell ChatGPT to give you reasons for why it's ethical, and it'll come up with something. Yeah, cite the sources, smite the sources. That would... Right? I think I've used Bing once in my entire life. I don't recommend it. Maybe it's better. After a decade, maybe it's better. Do they have some deal with ChatGPT that they pair up with ChatGPT or something now. Okay, well we fixed some loot bugs, and then that is actually good. Okay, yeah, I still don't care. Bing already lost it. But I don't know, Google's losing it too now. Google's been sucking, but then now they made that deal with Reddit or whatever where Reddit can only show up on Google searches now. Okay. All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. It was a shorter one. I wasn't feeling so good, so I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, yeah. No, I can see that. DuckDuckGo, definitely. I can see that. It's like thanks, man. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I might do I'm a little torn. I kind of want to do a little bit of web dev on the channel because I've got so many projects I'm working on, and I work full-time still, and I freelance on top of that, so it's like I have very limited time, and then when I stream game dev stuff, it just doesn't leave any time for any of my web dev projects, so I might try to stream some web dev stuff, but we'll see. I'm coming up on 200 subs on YouTube, and I think it's cool that YouTube has the I did wear a green screen on my head the whole time. I did. I can't believe it didn't come off. Yeah. I think YouTube is more expecting game dev stuff, but the channel's supposed to be just about development and making stuff, so I might try to do web dev stuff, or I might try to keep it game dev. I don't know yet, so I guess I'll figure it out. But thanks for hanging, dude. We'll raid out to Rough Cookie because he's a dope dude. I don't know, you know Rough Cookie, right? Yeah, I'm sure you've met him. But we'll raid out because he's got a cool AI bot channel. So I'll catch you tomorrow, K-Tron, if you're around. Otherwise, catch you later. I'll eat 2 tacos for you, dude, for sure. I'll eat a brisket taco for you. Definitely. But yeah, dude, peace out. Have a good night.